the dip keeps dipping while I keep buying the dip. Bionano Genomics on the 18th of October 2021, on Monday, they announced that they have acquired BioDiscovery, a software company that is going to make the Sapphire device badass. Okay, so the thing is, this deal is going to cost Bionano Genomics about 100 million US dollars, and 50 million US dollars from this money is going to be paid in cash, while 40 million US dollars is going to be given as common shares of the company, and 10 million US dollars is going to be given little by little as a milestone. Okay, now the thing is, our chief informatics officer, Mr. Shams, has been given about 5.3 million shares of Bionano Genomics, guys. 5.3 million shares of Bionano Genomics. This guy is more or less now a Bngo whale. Okay, so in this video, we are going to be taking a look at some document that Bionano Genomics just filed, some SEC filings, and of course, at the end of this video, I want to show you guys something from the price action of Bngo. We are consolidating and we are about to break out right after this intro. What up investors, it's your way Dayo. Welcome to Frunkla Investment, where we talk about Bngo from Monday to Sunday. Even if it's my birthday, I still talk about Bionano Genomics. To receive daily updates about your investment in this amazing company, Bionano Genomics, click on the subscription button to become a member of this family. Join the likes of Mr. Rishipi, our chief business officer, that says he enjoys my YouTube video and my enthusiasm for Bionano Genomics, and he thanks me and he hopes that I keep up the great work. Click on the like button and the subscription button, become a member of this family. Let's get to it. This is the form that Bionano Genomics, the form 4 that they just filed, the statement of changes in beneficial ownership. And this one, you guys can see right here, name and address of reporting person, Shams Sohel. That is our new chief informatics officer. Okay, and if you go down a little bit, you guys can see that he has been granted common stock of Bionano Genomics, from the 18th of this month 2021. This is code A, and about 5.3 million shares has been given to him. You guys can see right here, 5.3 million shares of Bionano Genomics. But the thing is, if you go down a little bit, we have more details, guys. Look at that explanation of responses, because right here we have 1 and we have 2 right here. The price, nobody knows at what price. Of course, Bngo as at 18 was trading above 5 US dollars. Okay, now if you go down a little bit, let me make it a little bit bigger. You guys can see right here, explanation of responses, of which 5 million shares, from these 5.3 million shares are subject to a stock restriction agreement dated October 8, 2021 by and between the issuer and Sohel Shams. The restriction agreement and vest as follows: 1/3 of the restricted shares will vest on October 18, 2022, guys. Okay, I mean, this man is not going to be able to touch these shares until next year. This is 12 months, guys, so nothing is going to happen to Bionano Genomics negatively for the next 12 months. This is a wonderful news. Now if you continue, it says, and 1/12 of the restricted shares shall vest every 3 months following October 18, 2022. In each case, subject to Dr. Shams' continuous service. Guys, I knew this man must be a doctor. I always said Dr. Shams. Look at that, Dr. Shams. Okay, Dr. Shams' continuous service as defined in the restriction agreement. The number of shares that vest upon each vesting date shall be rounded down to the nearest whole share, with the balance of any shares that did not vest as a result of such rounding to vest on the final vesting date, subject to, let's forget about that. Now if you go to the second part, it says on October 18, 2021, the issuer completed its previously announced acquisition of BioDiscovery as contemplated by that certain agreement and plan of merger dated blah 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 blah. All right, so that is it, guys. So this part that says the price that the stock is going to be converted at, this is BioDiscovery. There is more information about that if you go down a little bit. Okay, yeah, here, pursuant of the acquisition, all outstanding shares of BioDiscovery common stock, no par value, held by Dr. Shams were automatically cancelled and converted into the right to receive cash consideration, and shares of issuer common stock is 0.0001 per value per share as specified in the merger agreement. So that is more details about the common stocks that has just been granted to our chief informatics officer. I mean, this is a wonderful news. Nothing is going to happen. We now have little shares in the market. That is more or less the meaning. 5.3 million shares is not something little, guys. I mean, that's a lot. Now, if you go to Fintel, you guys can see right here, we have the filing as well. 20th October 2021, Shams Sohail common stock awarded 5.3 million. And if you go down a little bit, you guys can see that he is now like a whale. Okay, even our chief business officer, Mr. Richard Shippey, he was granted 400,000 shares. Okay, and Jason Pryor, okay, our chief commercial officer, was also granted 400,000 shares. Okay, those are the whales. Apart from Dr. Eric Holmlin with 775,000 shares of Bionano Genomics. I mean, Mr. Jason Pryor and Mr. Rishipi, they are the second holder, and right now we have Dr. Shams with 5.3 million shares of Bionano Genomics. Guys, this is mind blowing. If I have 5.3 million shares of Bionano Genomics, I mean, I'm going to throw a big party. So if you go further into Bionano Genomics insider trading and ownership report, according to the SEC Form 3, 4, and 5, the ownership right now stands at 1.1%, 1.18%. Insider shares 3.2 million. Of course, this is wrong, okay, because if we have Dr. Shams with 5.3 million shares, you guys know that now we have almost double. Okay, it means the insider ownership of Bionano Genomics is now about 3%. Okay, I mean almost 3%. I'm very sure something is not correct about this number right here. So okay guys, this is 3 million shares, 1%. Now Dr. Shams was given 5.3 million shares. That brings us to about 8 point something, almost 8.5, let's say 8.5 million shares of Bionano Genomics. So you guys can easily tell that is over 3%. Okay, that is about, let's say, 3.6% ownership, insider ownership. I mean, this is really a good news, okay, because Mr. Shams is now working for Bionano Genomics. This more or less Bngo using their money to purchase the shares of the company. And right now the stock price is not doing anything. Okay, I mean, the dip keeps dipping. Okay, Bngo dip keeps dipping, and the good news is at one point in time the price of Bngo, look at this, guys. I brought this from work today because I want to show you guys. This is a rubber band, and you guys know that every material has a breaking point. So this more or less what is happening with the price of Bngo right now, consolidating, consolidating. At one point, if it keeps consolidating, it's going to snap. And that is what I believe is still going to happen with the price of Bngo. It's going to snap because we have a lot of positive news coming in on a daily basis. Meanwhile, nothing is happening with the stock price. So at one point, I believe the stock price is going to snap to the upside. I mean, analysts have a price target of, for example, $14 from Oppenheimer. $14. JC McCarley, BTIG analysts, they have $10, $12. At one point in time, in my opinion, the price is going to, catch up with the value of the company. I mean, it depends on how you guys see it. Okay, of course, we are pricing in the future, of the company, the future value of the company. That is what we are more or less pressing into the stock. And like I said already in some of my videos, I believe the total addressable market of Bionano Genomics has just increased after the acquisition of Biodiscovery. So that's what I'm going to that's where I'm going to leave this video for now. I still have one more video I want to make to share some extra information with you guys. So see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day, guys. Thank you for the likes, for the comments, and of course for always supporting me on this channel. The dip keeps dipping and I keep buying the dip. I bought the dip. Ciao, ciao.